Hey, welcome back. This is the 100th video in my YouTube channel, and I'm pretty stoked to share with you a technique for making, a room full of equipment in two-point perspective. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start off. We'll turn on our grids to help us out. You can do that by hitting Command single quote, and we'll just go ahead and create a random assortment of boxes, and we'll have a couple of things that are rounded in shape. And we'll keep certain things in an oblong configuration. This might be like a vault or something. This might be some kind of an amplifier. And so on and so forth. We can just create some interesting doodads. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move this off to the side, make a brand new layer, and we're going to draw one horizontal line at the top, and we're going to hit Command J to duplicate it. Make a few copies, and then rinse and repeat. What we're doing is we're creating a series of lines that we're going to use to complete the effect. And I'll just add a few extra. It's probably more lines than we need, but you'll get the idea here. Okay, so I've got this set of stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and hit Command T, choose perspective, set it up in a perspective angle, go back to my lines, Command T, perspective, and adjust the perspective in the opposite direction. I'm going to do a few things now. I need to adjust this in such a way that I can kind of control the amount of perspective that I want. That seems like it's a pretty good angle, and I'll drop the opacity. And now what I can do is on a new layer, I can freehand my perspective. So I've got all my lines intact. You can add some variety to your shapes. And you can complete the effect. You can go ahead and draw panels. Like if you're trying to do something like a Jack Kirby type of, like futuristic equipment or other machines, just play with perspective. So I can now have this in a two-point perspective. It looks kind of interesting. And then you can kind of fill in the blanks. You can add some risers. Add things that kind of add some visual interest to it. I'm going to turn off my grids. And the only thing you may have to do is for objects that are in perspective, you might have to go back and add some thickness. Like here, it's looking a little bit flat, so we'll add some thickness to it. And we'll fill with solid blacks. We'll add some wires. We'll also add some hatching. And before you know it, you've got all these really interesting bits of equipment that you can put within an environmental scene. So Perspective tool is a great resource. It's a fantastic tool for quickly putting together not only buildings but also equipment and other assorted gear. So I hope you found this tip to be useful. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to work up next. And again, thank you for subscribing and thank you for following, and I will see you in the next video.